Hey everybody, how's it going? I just realized that maybe I have not gone over all the mods that I use for my characters. So you can see I've got quite a bit here. So, here we're gonna go. Alright, this one. Thieves Guild HQ. Now, just so you are aware, this is just for PlayStation, not for computers, not for Xbox, because I figured out that those two things don't have the same mods as PlayStation. So, that being said, let's continue. Thieves Guild HQ. This upgrades the HQ every time you get the special job from Delvin. No longer will the vault remain empty for the rest of the game. The vault, if you have done the Thieves Guild quests, you have seen the vault. It is completely empty. Always. Until you get this mod here. What it does is as you do your special quests for Delvin, you start getting more and more stuff back in the vault. Okay, you get everything. It's amazing. So you can put it on if you're halfway through your game. Sure, you can put it on if you want to, like, way down the road. So there's that. Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition. Okay, this is a bug fixing mod for Skyrim. It is the whole goal is to eventually fix every bug with Skyrim that was not resolved by the developers to the limits of creation, kit, and community developed tools in one easy to install package. Okay, so you get hundreds of gameplay quests, NPC object item text, and placement bugs fixed. If you've ever gone to do a quest and you kill a person and then they don't drop what they're supposed to for the quest, that's a bug. This thing actually fixes that. Now, one that I really have loved since I started Al-Sahim was my immersive realism for archery. Okay, it's an overhaul mod that changes various aspects of archery to be more realistic. So, gravity is a thing. Okay, bullets are added to match with crossbows. Bow of shadows detect level set to silent to match all other bows. Remove sidestep, which is dumb. Okay, the creators, for some odd reason, thought that it was smart to make everybody, except for the Dragonborn, to be able to dodge arrows. It's dumb. Also, you use stamina when your bow is drawn. Okay, it turns off your auto aim, so now you can lead your targets. No more, arrows firing behind your moving targets. Because if you followed it in the game without this mod, you follow your target, you shoot, and they're still moving. Your arrow will go behind them. But if you led them, it would still go behind them. It was dumb. So this turns that off to where now, if you're leading your target and they're moving, you can shoot. Your arrow will actually hit them, not whatever the target was behind them. You use your stamina. Bleed effect is added to overdraw perks. It does from 3 to 15 points of damage for 3 seconds. Arrows and bolts fly 50% faster and affected by realistic Earth gravity, because gravity is a thing. NPCs actually use their ammo. No more forever being pelted with arrows by enemy archers. If they start off with 10 and they fire 10 at you, they will have to switch to their main hand weapon in order to keep shooting at you. Follower hunting bow, bug fixed. Followers will now equip bows when given to them. So if you have, what's her name, Lydia, okay, and you give her a bow, she'll actually use it. But you have to give her arrows. Critical hits can pin limbs. Added recipe for Nord arrows and Nord hero arrows. This is a really good, fantastic mod if you're going to go with an archer. Ultimate kills. This basically just means that you can do more kill moves, higher kill move chance earlier decapitations, more decapitation. So you can be like level 5 and chop somebody's head off. It's awesome. You also get helmetless combat perks. So if you're not wearing a helmet, you actually get a perk. When you enable this mod, it makes these improvements to your game. Kill move chances increase from 50 to 75%. Unlocks the ability to get more than one kill move during a battle. Unlocks the ability to get sneak attack kill moves, even when detected. Adds missing kill moves for many creatures, including Dawn Guard and dragon creatures. Unlocks your decapitations before level 50. You don't have to have Savage Strike or Devastating Blow perks in order to actually decapitate people. Also, your decapitation chance is increased from 40 to 60%. You also get the combat perks for the light armor and heavy armor skills without wearing a helmet. And even so, slightly more damage with one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, and bows when not wearing one. So, a lot of my characters, they do wear a helmet. So I miss out on the 5% extra perk that you get. But early game, I don't have a helmet. I have a hood. That hood doesn't count as a helmet. So, I get the perk. It's fantastic. Alright. Then I've got an Immersive Citizens AI overhaul, so that way they are not doing the same thing all the time. Okay. It's AI Overhauls mod, whose purpose is to increase player in-game immersion by greatly improving AI of friendly NPCs in order to make them act and react like true humans in relation to their environment or to an aggressor. So, they have a survival instinct, which gives them the ability to evaluate danger from an aggressor and respond to it more realistically while under attack. So, yeah, they're not just going to sit there and get killed by a vampire, they're going to run away. Okay? Their non-combat behavior has also been expanded, with new and realistic behaviors, including improved schedules, occasional travel, and better use of response to the world around them. Whether fighting or living their lives, NPCs will respond to things like the weather or an individual profession and relationship. NPCs will act differently day after day. For each city and village, the number of unique conversations will be approximately doubled, and the end result should add considerable depth to the world around you. They will not be running around they won't be walking around town at like 2 a.m. They'll actually be at home in bed. Okay? That's what this one is for. Sorry. It's not an enemy AI overhaul, but if you live in a populated city and notice NPCs are a bit dull and robotic-like, well, you stumble upon the mod that tend to fix many of these issues and further increase immersion and realism to the game. So, these two things right here, this one and this one, are almost the same, except for the fact that the AI overhaul light actually does a little bit more. They say they do things, but they don't. They say pointless things to you at random. Everybody engages in combat, even if a vampire enters the city. And isn't it strange for people to wander the streets after 12 at midnight or stay up at 3 a.m. when there's nothing for them to be doing? So what this does is it gives them realistic behaviors. It fixes their bedtime. So they'll be in bed like by 11 or midnight at least. They do have minds of their own. Okay. They say you are going to turn in a quest, or sorry, not a quest. Well, it is a quest, but you go into Riverwood. You talk to Sven. He gives you a letter to give to Camilla. You tell Camilla it's from Sven, not Faendal. And then she's like, oh my god, I hate Sven, blah, tell Faendal. So you go try to find Faendal where you normally would find him, which is chopping wood. This dude will be up wandering in the mountains behind his house with this on, okay? It does make it more challenging in a sense because you got to find people, okay? Wear multiple rings. You got 10 fingers. Why not equip all your rings, okay? Well, 10 at least. They have to be different types. Okay, you cannot equip two of the same type ring. You can have a gold ring and a gold sapphire ring, but not a gold sapphire and another gold sapphire. Okay, this mod also makes it so you can't accidentally sell unique quest rings like Hircine's ring, etc. You can't sell the Bloodskull blade and ancient Nordic pickaxe by accident. They will be locked into your inventory. You can't sell them unless you've got two ancient Nordic pickaxes, in which case you can sell one, but you cannot sell both. Okay. Bandit overhaul. Basically, it updates the armor and scripts included. This right here changes your bandits. Okay. There's actually a new version, it looks like. So I'll just delete that. Okay. Better loot. Almost all containers contain more chances for loot. Changes 7,000 containers, including bags, sacks, barrels, chests, urns, and more. You can contain more cooking ingredients, meat, fish, treats. Chests now contain better loot overall, with more chances for rare loot. And the more rare the container, the more better loot it might have. So if a bandit chest has 10% chance to contain a random gem normally, there are now 3 10% chances, so 30% chance. This should result in more loot, more consistent loot. Also gives the possibility of huge jackpots in chests and other rare containers. So you can go pop open a barrel or a chest or whatnot, and you'll have sapphires, flawless sapphires, diamonds. I mean, you'll have awesome stuff. That is why on my characters, I don't really have to have lots of gold to begin with, because I open up a bunch of chests, get a bunch of gems, and just sell them off. I don't have to sell armor and weapons and all that junk. I just sell gems. That's how I get my cash up. This also helps. So, a ring that gives you basically unlimited life, unlimited carry weight, and crazy attack modifiers, stamina, etc. Stored in a coffin outside Riverwood near the woodcutter. Along with the ring, there is a fur armor piece with some pretty stout armor values, a bunch of gold, Daedric arrows, and some high-level weapons. So, if you want to play the game where you can't die, basically, by characters at least, and you want to do the actual straight-up survival mode, but still be able to carry all your junk, you get this ring, okay? Airzone's armor, on a dude, it kind of looks a little silly. On a female character, it's, well, she looks like she's not wearing anything below her waist. It looks like the armor is just covering her waist, and that's about it. She's bare-legged and all that. You know how female characters' armor is. Anyhow, that is a very good armor set. I sometimes grab just the armor. I sometimes grab the ring and all the arrows, and then I put the game on survival mode, and I can carry everything, and I can carry all my food and all my stuff that I'm going to cook and all that. Yeah. And my junk for making camps, because all that stuff weighs tons. So that's why I get it. All right. Next is a craft ring. You want this ring, okay? It's enchanted with 164% Fortify Alchemy and Smithing. It's equivalent to wearing 41% enchanted clothing, armor, jewelry pieces for each skill. It is not visible when it is worn, as it uses body slot 58 instead of normal ring slot. So you can wear 11 rings if you've got this, and wear multiple rings in mods on your character. It's found in a knapsack in Helgen Keep, and in a barrel in Siljaw's house in Shorestone. Archery damage rings. These right here are awesome. Okay. It's a very simple mod. Gives you a sense of 5 rings. They're in a bowl in Riverwood. Sleeping Giant Inn on the corner of the fireplace thingy. Archery rings 1 through 5. Just so you are aware, ring number 2, I think it is. If you try to take that, it's going to consider it stealing. Don't know why, but one of the rings, you try to take it, it's considered theft. It's dumb. But your increase of bow damage by 50, 100, 200, 400, and 600%. This right here will give you the ability to play on Legendary and kill your targets before they kill you. Maybe. It does depend on what you're doing with your character. Alright, extended guard dialogue. That way your guards actually, have something to say to you. If you clear a noteworthy location, the guards may comment about that and may even congratulate you for it. They'll comment about the current day, weather, so on. It's really awesome. Now, NPC variants. 103 new Imperial Guard textures, 65 new Stormcloak textures, 385 new Bandit textures, 158 new Imperial textures. You get the point. It adds a bunch of stuff, all right? PS5 Ordinator. This is a new one that I just got yesterday. This overhauls our perk trees for a total of 469 new perks. I'm going to show you my perk trees when I load, and it's wicked. Haste by Horrible Andy. You want to make sure that you get the correct one. When you type it in, actually put the dots in between the letters. Make sure you grab the one that is by Horrible Andy. Okay. Animals no longer have the ability to report your crimes. So if you kill somebody in front of your horse, it's not going to report the crime. Also, if you punch a chicken, it's not going to report a crime. Okay. I don't know why they did that. That was just dumb. Your NPC detection of crime reduced from 4,000 to 1,000. I'm assuming this is meters. It was changed because it becomes unrealistic distance for someone to perfectly identify you. Distance enemies can chase you was cut down. It removes the sidestep feature, which was already done by my archery. If you attack while snaking, you will no longer yell out. I can't remember my character ever yelling out, but I do remember at times the guards would make a noise, which would alert somebody to my presence. With this, it kind of changes that. Your torches illuminate more area because fire is bright. Okay, that makes it kind of harder, I should say, for you to sneak around, which is a good thing. It makes it more challenging. Okay, it removes the silly spin dance when the NPC or a player is killed. Nobody dies like that. If you're attacked by thugs or an assassin near a guard, they will actually help you instead of just walking by going, oh, whatever, you're being killed by an assassin. Okay. I don't know what this Wizard's Duel is thing, but apparently it disabled it because it's a broken quest. Your smelting and tanning actually now level your smithing. Followers move back a greater distance when bumped into, because if you have ever bumped into your follower and they're just standing there in the door, they're like, oh, hey, watch it. And they don't move. It's like, get out of the way, okay? No one would just randomly start telling their whole life story to a complete stranger, so they decided to get rid of that, the random greetings. The players and NPCs, while in third-person mode for the player, they now blink, okay? It was weird standing there talking to, say, Bellathor, and he would never blink. I'm like, dude, for reals? Rewards for bounty quests are worth more. It is your life on the line here. So your bandit bounties are 210 instead of 100. Forsworn bounties are now 250 instead of 150. Giant bounties are now 850 instead of 200. And dragon bounties are now 2,100 gold instead of 700. Increase the price of renting a room to 45. Okay, residents of a war-torn country where goods are scarce and prices to obtain these goods was high wouldn't just be giving away rooms for 10 gold a night. So, yeah, it may not work on 100% of inns if installed mid-playthrough, whatever. But if it's installed in a new game, it totally works. Raised carriage prices from 20 to 50 to 75 to 155 for the same reason as the higher room costs. Bounty for murder is 10,000. Bounties for assault, trespassing, pickpocketing, escape, and werewolf are 5 times higher. And there are more changes to see Nexus page for full list of changes, whatever. I put that on there because it makes the game a little bit more, well, again, of a challenge, but it also makes it more realistic, more immersive. You're not going to have high prices for junk and then no high prices for staying in an inn. However, that also means you're going to have to do more quests. You actually have to play the game with that on there. Now, I've got ANA's Skyrim Texture Overhaul. It makes your places look better. obsidian weathers. Sharp, ominous, and atmospheric. It accentuates proximal detail while obscuring distant landscapes in mysterious rolling fogs and atmospheric scattering. Obsidian is a collaborative work, hybridization of artistic styles that glorifies Skyrim for her beauty while preserving her dated modesty. It amplifies the depth of Skyrim by obscuring distant landscapes. Okay. It hides the ocean horizon seam with the sky and cloud settings. It approximates subsurface scattering with subtle bloom restricted to skin tones. Remastering storm audio, yada, yada, yada. Okay, it makes things look a little bit better in the weather. Okay, there's fog. It happens. Enhanced console graphics just makes your graphics look better. And that is the list of all the mods that I have added onto here. Now, I got rid of the one that has to deal with the bandits. So, we're going to search for bandit. If I can have a bandit overhaul, that'd be awesome. Bandit. Improved bandits. A complete bandit overhaul. Look at that. That's awesome. Completely overhauls bandits by modifying their gear. Stats and perk bandits will now play by the same rules as the player. Yes! Okay. Let's make sure it is on. Ta-da! Okay. Options. Enable all creations. Yes. Back. Okay, reload. Now, let's go and look at... Oh, BT dubs. I created a new character. Okay, we have Ta-er Al-Sahfer, which is, if you've ever watched The Arrow, that is Sarah. She becomes Ta-er Al-Sahfer, which is the canary. Okay, Al-Sahim is, well, Arrow, and he is, in the League of Assassins. We're going to get rid of all the Ta-er Al-Sahfer that are not modded, mainly because there's no point. And I'm going to turn that down because you probably have an echo of the music, because I'm sitting like right in front of the TV. Alright, Ta-er Al-Sahfer, I need to delete you. Yes, there we go. Okay, now I need to be able to hear something for when I play. Alright, load. Let's load Ta-er Al-Sahfer. She is a straight assassin, just like Darkstar used to be. But she's got the new mods. And so, I'm going to show you exactly how the mods have changed the playthrough. Now, if you go back into my older videos, you can see. Use a different. Would you like to use the load order from the save or current load or current? There we go. Okay. So.
What if Arvel doesn't come back? I want my share from that clock.
We are in. We are in. Bleak Falls Barrow. There we go. And we are doing our quest. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. So, we got to go through this joint. Now, I do have a bow. And I have a dagger. Do I have 2 daggers? No, I only have 1. And I do not have muffle yet. I do not believe. No, I don't. Jam. Okay, so this place, archery is what's going to save me. Now, those archery rings, really helpful in the beginning of the game. There we go. Now, let's show you the skill trees. Okay, so these skill trees have a lot more than the other ones do. So, here I am as an assassin. Okay, I'm going to do one-handed attacks, one-handed damage, one-handed weapons. Sorry, do 25% more damage. Boop. Archery. I'm going to need to put some points there. Light armor. Okay, you gain a small amount of light armor experience when wearing at least 2 pieces of light armor in combat. An armor rating of light armor is increased by 20%. Okay, you get Iron Fist, which increases your unarmed damage by 5% of your current stamina. Okay, Sweeping Wind. I mean, this thing is crazy. 10% less attack damage when fighting more than one enemy if wearing all light armor. Okay, this is insane. But it does make the game a little bit more, I guess you could say challenging. Because you're going to have to really think about where you're going to put your points. Okay? Level 7, obviously, I don't have a lot of points. But for sneaking mastery, right now, my sneak is 15% more effective. It's success depends on your visibility. So your movement and light level, your sound from your movement and your armor weight, skill level, distance, okay? Spot detection, it outlines all humanoids within 150 feet that are detected with a green glow. It lasts 30 seconds. It is a power, so you have to actually go to Magic, Powers, and Spot Detection, and turn it on. Okay. Back to skill tree. Boop. Fog of War. Sneaking is 50% more effective against targets that are in combat with you. So, say you're fighting somebody. You're still in sneak mode. Obviously, they see you, but they're fighting. Your sneaking is going to be 15% more effective against them. Now, if you have a follower, and they're in combat with your follower, it's 30% more effective, which is kind of cool. I mean, it gives you a chance to have, gives you a reason, I should say, to have a follower, but I'm not going to follow that. Forget that mess. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attack with any other weapons or fists deal 25% more damage. Oh. Also, Illusion. Illusion Mastery. What is it? Activate sleep victims to steal their dreams, increase the effectiveness of your illusion spells. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm trying to find the one that gives me okay. I don't think we have a way to do silent spellcasting. We can activate any target to initiate trade. Well, that's kind of cool. Grants the Night Eye power will grant improved night vision. Yeah, I already have that. I'm a cheat. Oh, here we go. Okay. Whew. Silent Storm is what it has been changed to. I didn't go through the illusion tree, so we just figured this out together. All spells that you cast from any school of magic are silent to others. There are 2 points to that, which means I have no idea what the second one is until I actually get my illusion up to 40, which means I have to go get Muffle from the Court Wizard in Whiterun. I'm going to stick with my way that I do my character here. Okay. Just golden gems. Booyah! Still got it. Look at that. 5 garnets. Gold out the what? Ooh, hello. No. Okay. We've got a point to put for leveling up, so we're going to level up our health. As you can see, my health and stamina are both at 100, which means I did not grab Airzone's ring. Magic will go up to, well, up another point after I get my health to 190. My stamina up to 110. Then I'll put magic up to 110 as well afterwards. So, demolition job. All destruction spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of snake. I'm not doing a mage. So, we've got Fog of War, Silent Roll. We can also put a tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by it to the floor. Sneak attack. We're going to do... I really want that and that. I really want that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put another point into Sneak Mastery. It is now 30% more effective. Of course, it depends on a bunch of junk. Also, as you can see, the fire is a lot brighter from that fire there than it used to be. It used to come out to about the edge of the stone and then it get darker over here. But that thing, it lights up the whole stinking room. So, we're good. Let's continue. Pull out our bow because that's how we're going to be assassinating thing. Actually, we don't need our bow at the moment. We're going to check stuff. Burial urn. Yeah, flawless garnet. Woohoo! And rings for me to enchant later on. Okay. 2 burial urns that are empty. Alright, there's going to be a dude down around here somewhere. Dead ROUS. And nothing there. Bummer. Okay. Alright, so there's a dude down here, the end of the steps, bottom of the steps, who is in the room, searching. Okay? Now, if you go all the way to the end of the steps, he's going to get killed by the trap in the room. However, if you shoot him, you get points towards your archery and your sneaking. Woohoo! And... hey, wait, what is my game level set at? I should not be able to one-shot these people. Settings, gameplay. Oh my gosh, no wonder. Okay, let's go to Master. Holy granola. No wonder it was so easy to kill people. Ugh. Snake, snake, whale. We've done this a few times now. Snake. Snake. Whale. Alright. Boom. So this video here is just, showing you how these mods make everything look. It definitely ups the lighting for things. Hey, that soul gem I think has soul in it, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm gonna drop you back in there. Okay. You fell on the floor, but I don't care. Okay, so the game with these mods becomes a challenge. It is more fun. the rings that I have for archery are literally so I can turn up the gameplay. You get... Dang, man. Die. You get more points towards archery and whatnot with the increased damage that you do. So if you're doing 600 times more damage, you're just going to get more points. Also, if you have your game set to mastery or legendary even, I mean, we could do that. We could put it up on legendary. And you will find that as you do your things, your skills, they fill up hella quick, okay? I'm not being facetious. It does actually fill your stuff up so much faster.
Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Solene?
Okay, so we got Brocephus in there yelling for his buddies. We're going to cut through this. Let's do some weak paralysis poison on our bow. And then let's wait for the spider to fall down and then shoot the spider.
Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Get it away from me! Get it away!
Okay, so as you can see in my little fast menu here, I've got Venom. I do that so that way.
Don't. Me for
Give me the
arcade.
arrows.
Get
I
me
do
down.
that.
Get me down.
So that way it's easy to actually
Get me down. Get me down.
envenom your weapons and whatnot. Now this piece of elf
You,
excrement over here.
here. You did
He's
it.
a
You killed it.
butthead.
Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
He
Yes,
has the golden claw.
I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Now,
Sweet breath of arcade, thank you.
you can
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
back him down. Now you can attack him.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Or you can follow him all the way through until he gets his happy self smashed by it. Oh, dang. I've never had him actually turn around and attack me.
Nerva guide me.
Alright, that's new. I've never had him actually turn around and attack. Okay, so, Golden Claw, you can read his journal, figure out how it works. I didn't want his journal. Whew. I already got the point from that, so I'm going to toss that to him. And I need those. Okay. That's new. That was enjoyable. It used to be, in this game, you could sneak up on the Draugr when they were lying in their tombs. With the new revamped mods that I have, you actually have to sneak. The PlayStation is a pressure sensitive system, so if you are like, this is full on, moving the stick. If you move it slightly forward, it will slightly move you forward. Okay, so we're going to try and take this dude out here. Dang nabbit, we missed him. Got him that time. there is a dude over here. Where's he at? This guy here. Nope. Okay. There is a Draugr. Oh, there he is. Yep. Okay, back to sneaking. Okay, now this Draugr over here. With the mods, you can actually really do an awesome job as an assassin after you get the right things. All right. Now, that should have activated that switch, yes? Cool. Okay, that is a way to activate switches so you don't get smacked in the face with the gate. I'm going to kill that dude over there, but first, see if I can sneak up. If I can sneak up on him, backstab him, essentially. Shit. Yeah. That was painful. Should probably make those favorite. Alright. So now we have to wait for Draugr to come back this way. Dang, damn it! Do not do one-handed attacks. Oh, gosh. Right out the gate. Obviously, this did not save. So, gotta do all that again. I'm not going to with you guys. So, what I'm going to do is go over to Al-Sahim. I'm going to bring up Blackreach, and I will post that video for you guys soon. I'd like to thank you very much for watching my video. As always, like, subscribe, tell your friends. The more views I get, the more chance I have my video actually getting out there, and that really helps. So if you guys could just help me out with that, that'd be awesome. I could end up showing up in the algorithms for Skyrim, and I could start, really be able to get, good videos out there. The mods that I had at the beginning of this game, if you wish to go grab them, you can go to the Creations tab and actually put them on your characters if you are on a PlayStation. The PS4 versions of the mods do work on the PS5. They're just specified as PS4 so that folks with the PS4 know they can use it. So we're going to go to Blackreach, get that taken care of, and no. Following content not present. So I'm going to continue loading. Yes. Current. There we go. Level 43. Oh my goodness. Ordinator perks reset in progress. Oh, yeah. That's right. All my points from... all of my points from leveling up will be given back to me to be put back into the ginormous perk trees. Oh my gosh. This is going to be crazy. As the Ordinator resets, we can take a little look around. This is Blackreach. Okay? There's a spot over that way that we need to go for a quest. There are some of the giant, huge, dwarven big guys, walking around. What the snot? What just hit me with a fireball? I have no idea. Okay, let's go to our skills. Spot detection, yes. Fog of war, sure. Infiltrator, what's this? Woohoo! Okay. Footsteps and equipped armor to make 75%. Yeah! I want that. You are adept at hiding your target's blind spot. Speed sneaking is 15% more effective within 30 feet. 30. Woo! Nice. Sneak attack. Coats. Assassin's Blah. Assassin's Blade. Good night. Yes. Backstab, 25% more. 50% more. I have to be at 80. Okay. Stand still for 8 seconds while sneaking. Enemies within 150 feet no longer search for you. Nice! Oh, yeah, that's so great. Smoke screen. Once a day creates a 35-foot cloud for 186 seconds that blinds those in the cloud, preventing them from seeing sneaking targets. Sneaking attacks against them deal 50% more damage. Sweet. Wow. Cloak and dagger, breaking invisibility with power attack as a guaranteed critical strike. Deals 50% more critical damage. Yes! Party starter. What is this? When you gain invisibility, places a barrel of flammable booze at your location. When you lose invisibility, it explodes, dealing fire damage equal to 200% of your sneak level and staggering targets. This effect has a 15-second cooldown. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Hidden Bottle enables you to leave a trail of grease whenever you perform a silent roll in combat. The grease lasts for 10 seconds and staggers running enemies while sprinting enemies slip and fall to the ground. Oh, this is so awesome. Lightfoot, yes, we need that. Okay, so we got a couple of different things here. Dynamic entry, sprinting while sneaking. A dynamic entry, performing a silent roll increases your open damage by 40%. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do that. Ooh, I do need to do this, though. Continue fixing my skills. I got 32 points. Okay, light armor. Yeah. While sprinting, you cannot be staggered and take 50% less if you're sprinting. I'm not going to be sprinting while attacking. Come on now. When you enter combat, if wearing all light armor, regenerated 10% of your maximum stamina per second. Bonus gradually diminishes over the course of seconds. Whatever. Windrunner. Move 10% faster in combat if wearing all light armor. Yeah. Moving faster in combat is good. Keen senses. You no longer need to wear a helmet. Benefit from perks that require wearing all... Yeah. There we go. What's this? Unhindered. I want that. Weighs nothing, doesn't slow you down when worn. Iron Fist. Increases unarmed damage by 5% of your current stamina. You gain line armor experience when using unarmed attacks in combat. Require 2 free hands. What? So this is a bunch of unarmed stuff. Archery, yes. Need my points. Bashing. I don't bash people. Steady hands. Pressing block while aiming will zoom your view. And slow time, no. Hunter's Discipline requires twice as many arrows, yes. Trick arrows. Upgrade many types of arrows on forge or anvil, adding a bonus effect. Sweet. I'll try that. Together, when fighting only one enemy, hitting the target with a bow or crossbow manifests a spirit wolf for 30 seconds. Wolf deals damage equal to 15% of your current stamina. The effect lasts. Why not? That sounds interesting. Clean kill. Bows and crossbows do 20% more damage. Target's at full health. It's usually, yeah. Quick shot. We want snipe. Shooting targets you haven't shot within the past 10 seconds inflicts a critical strike that deals 3 times critical damage. Sweet. What? This is actually kind of cool. Hailstorm. Attack 8% with bows for 10 seconds after shooting a fully drawn crossbow. Yeah. I'm down. Okay. So, the points that you get, or the things that you get, are pretty awesome for archery. %80 more damage to targets beyond 50 feet. Shoot. Ignore 25% armor if the target's not moving. Yeah, 50%? Okay. After standing still for 6 seconds with the bow or crossbow out, it does 20% more damage until you move. Sweet. Shooting a target beyond 25 feet 3 times in rapid succession, leaving less than 2.5 or 2.75 seconds between each hit, deals damage equal to 15% of the target's current health, max of 150 damage, and knocks the target to the ground. Perfect aim will do like a bunch. Okay. Hawkeye. Oh, yeah. I want to actually put that on here. What is this lion's arrow? Store the spell you are dual casting. Shooting a fully drawn bow in combat also releases the stored spell in the direction of the crossbow. What? I don't know about that. I don't usually do spells. So, yeah. Let's go over here to our sneak. I think we're good on sneak. However, we don't have the points. So, we're going to have to grant or get ourselves to these points. Oh, shoot. Oh, we do not need... We need Dragon Bone down here. Yeah, okay, so we're going to stop this video right here. Okay. We're going to save this bad boy. And then we are going to do a video on Blackreach all by its lonesome. Alright, so I'll catch you guys later in that video. Really, this is just ending this video. I'm going to go straight to the next one. So, catch you guys later. Peace out.